How could the crown prince of reggae, loved by millions, meet such a heartbreaking end? The shocking truth about Dennis Brown's tragic end will leave you questioning everything you know about the music industry. From his rise as a child prodigy to the devastating secrets that led to his death, this story is one you can't afford to skip. Stay tuned. Dennis Emmanuel Brown, often celebrated as the crown prince of reggae, remains one of Jamaica's most cherished and influential musical icons. Known for his exceptional vocal talent, Brown's journey began as a child prodigy who captured hearts before reaching his teenage years. Dubbed Jamaica's answer to Michael Jackson, he dazzled audiences with his performances and grew up immersed in the music industry. Admired by fans, sought after by producers, and respected by his peers, Brown carved out a remarkable career that set a high standard for future reggae artists. With a velvety voice, a radiant spirit, and a captivating smile, Dennis Brown's charm was undeniable. Even Bob Marley, an icon in his own right, hailed him as the greatest reggae vocalist the world had ever seen. While the world revered Marley, Jamaica held Brown close to its heart. Yet, beneath the glamour of his global tours and impressive discography lay a sobering truth. Brown was a victim of an exploitative music industry. This industry, notorious for its disregard for artists' well-being, took a heavy toll on Brown, who succumbed at just 42, becoming another tragic example of a child star worn down by fame. Brown's story began on February 1, 1957, in Kingston, Jamaica. Born into a family with a rich artistic heritage, his father a respected actor and his uncle a celebrated comedian, Brown grew up in West Kingston, near the legendary Orange Street, known as Beat Street. This area was the heartbeat of Jamaica's music scene in the 60s and 70s. By the age of 9, he was already earning acclaim as the boy wonder, sharing stages with top acts like Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. At 12, Brown's exceptional talent caught the attention of Coxsone Dodd, the visionary behind Studio One, often referred to as the University of Reggae Music. This legendary studio nurtured some of reggae's most celebrated figures, including Toots and the Maytals, Burning Spear, and Bob Marley and the Wailers. Under Dodd's guidance, the young singer recorded his first albums, No Man is an Island, his second album titled If I Follow My Heart, showcasing a maturity in his voice and artistry that belied his years. His ability to deliver flawless recordings amazed producers and engineers, setting him apart as a prodigious talent. As Brown matured, his voice transformed into a rich, honeyed baritone, which expanded his fan base and attracted a wave of eager producers. By the time his Super Soul Hits album debuted in 1972, Brown had established himself as a force in the reggae scene. Known for his humility and relentless work ethic, he became a favorite among producers who capitalized on his ability to produce exceptional music quickly. However, this relentless pace came at a cost. At the height of his career, Brown recorded an astonishing 6 albums annually, with the quality of his work consistently praised. His discography eventually swelled to over 80 albums, a testament to his unparalleled output. He also broke records for the most #1 singles in Jamaica, further cementing his legacy. Simultaneously, his live performances remained a major draw, with packed audiences eager to experience his electrifying stage presence. Yet, the grueling demands of the industry began to take a toll. By 17, Brown was already grappling with exhaustion and health issues. In 1974, amidst a relentless touring schedule, he developed a severe lung infection. The strain on his body was immense, and when news of his illness spread, Jamaica united in support, offering prayers for their beloved golden boy. Despite undergoing surgery that left one lung barely functional, Brown defied the odds and continued to pursue his passion, driven by an unshakable love for music and his fans. In 1974, Dennis Emmanuel Brown penned and performed I'm the Conqueror, a powerful anthem reflecting his resilience after overcoming significant health challenges. Despite his doctor's advice to slow down, Brown found himself ensnared in the unyielding grip of the music industry. By this point, he was no longer just an individual. He had become a commodity for record labels, concert promoters, and producers who pushed him relentlessly. His rigorous touring and recording schedule exacted a heavy toll on his young body. Yet, amidst this, Brown remained an extraordinary friend, kind-hearted, selfless, and deeply loyal. Freddie McGregor, another prodigious talent from Studio One and one of Brown's closest friends, once described him as one of the most generous souls he had ever known. McGregor shared that Brown would gladly part with everything he had to help someone in need. If he sensed someone was downhearted, he would go to great lengths to bring them joy. This innate generosity extended to his professional life, where Brown's inability to say no or let others down became a double-edged sword. By his 20s, the unrelenting demands of his career had begun to erode his physical health, affecting his ability to maintain the exceptional performances fans had come to expect. During one particularly grueling overseas tour, Brown's exhaustion became apparent. He had played an overwhelming number of shows and struggled to sustain his energy. One night, a promoter, concerned about his ability to continue, suggested canceling the remainder of the tour. Determined not to disappoint, Brown insisted he could push through. The promoter then introduced him to a legal substance, assuring him it would give him the boost he needed. Initially resistant, Brown eventually succumbed to the pressure, using the drug to power through his performances. The immediate result was astounding. Brown delivered an electrifying show. Unfortunately, this marked the beginning of his dependence on substances, a coping mechanism that would ultimately spiral into addiction. As time went on, Brown's dependency deepened. Allegedly, he was often seen backstage with drug paraphernalia in plain sight, signaling the extent of his struggles. The once vibrant artist began isolating himself, allowing access only to those who wouldn't challenge his destructive habits. Despite his declining health, he continued to grace major stages, including the renowned Reggae Sunsplash, where his enduring passion for music shone through even as his body deteriorated. In May 1999, Brown joined other reggae legends, including Gregory Isaacs, on a tour of Brazil. While there, he was arrested for illegal substance possession, a stark reminder of how far he had fallen. Though he was later released and returned to Jamaica, the effects of his lifestyle were taking a severe toll. On June 30th, 1999, Dennis Brown collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. He passed away the following day, July 1st, at just 42 years old, from lung failure linked to pneumonia. The world mourned the loss of a legend, a man whose extraordinary talent and warmth had left an indelible mark on countless lives. Dennis Brown's legacy as the Crown Prince of Reggae is undeniable. His unmatched work ethic, boundless creativity, and soulful performances defined what it meant to be an artist. Yet, his life also serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the perilous realities of an industry that often prioritizes profit over people. Perhaps, with better guidance, Brown might have avoided the pitfalls that ultimately claimed his life. While we will never know how different his story might have been, his life remains a beacon of both brilliance and vulnerability, urging the next generation of artists to learn from his journey and strive to protect their well-being amidst the pressures of fame. Dennis Brown's legacy as the Crown Prince of Reggae will forever echo in the hearts of fans worldwide. But his story also serves as a powerful reminder of the industry's darker side. What do you think could have saved Dennis Brown from his tragic end? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story moved you, give it a like, subscribe for more untold stories, and let's keep the conversation alive. Until next time, stay inspired and stay informed.